This can actually get kind of boring, but but the fact that you're walking upside down is never boring, I'll tell you that. It's just the way it is, as Bruce Hornsby would say. Yes, this is the platform we're looking for. So let us make haste. Or let us drop off. We made it. One nice thing about this temple, you never have to worry about light sources. There's always plenty of light to go around. Guys, what's going on here? 3 guys sitting on a switch, that's kind of suspicious, isn't it? Well, let's go see what's going on. Hi! Oh, you gotta get some bats on in here too, you know? You just can't have it without those bats. Die. Die! 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 Where is your chew? And don't hit the wall with your sword. There we go. That's one nice thing about a regular old slice. It's much more prone to hit multiple enemies. So, when you step on this switch, this thing is going to come out of nowhere, this magnetic platform here, and you'll be able to just float right on up to it. So stay where you're at, and it'll pick you up. Wait, no, it won't. Okay, I was wrong. I guess you have to go over here. Well, that's okay. It needs to be going back the other way as it is. So just wait here for it, and it'll pull you up to it. Now, on the map, you're going to want to go north, because if you go south, it's just going to take you back where you were, I'm pretty sure. You don't ever have to go south with that thing, so just keep going north. Stupid. Okay, here we go. Now we get another one of these things. This looks more complicated than it is, really. It's just a matter of stepping on switches and taking a ride, taking off your iron boots when you want to get back on the ground again. It's not really... it's not that complicated. So let's go check out the barrels. See if Diddy Kong's in one of these. No Diddy Kong? No rupees or anything? Okay, by the way, Uku, since I mentioned it, will show up on your item menu if you want to use her to warp out of the dungeon, so just something worth noting. Ah, we have a room full of water and Tektites, huh? Well, these guys take a lot of shots for Tektites, let me tell you. Yeah. I think a spin attack usually gets them in like 2 hits or something, I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with the rest of them. What I am going to do, however, is swim over to the side of the room here and drop down this treasure chest, which will contain, if I'm not mistaken, a small key. Yeah! Of course, everything's slower underwater, so you don't want to stay down for too long, especially because you can't breathe, and we're not exactly equipped for that yet. Maybe we will be later, though, who knows? This being a 3D Zelda game and all, you just never know what they're going to give you. The clock seems to be just screaming, push me. So push it real good. Okay, we're up. Upsy daisy, another switch, huh? Get some more toilet paper. That's pretty much this temple in a nutshell. Switch, walk, do crap, do more crap, switch, walk, do more crap. Jump over here, switch, walk, do more crap, hold sword, turn camera, walk more, look for ground, wait till you're over ground, release iron boots, land on ground, switch, walk to it, put on boots, you know. Well, this one's kind of original, actually, because the beam you turn on here is actually a sideways beam, not unlike the movie starring Paul Giamatti, which is very strange. I can't help but laugh when they sniff the wine. Anyway, so take off your boots and get over on this metal scaffolding, and you can see the thing directly below you. So what you're going to do is jump into it, putting your boots on the way down, and that way you can fold on to the side. So now you can walk on this ground, and it's beautiful, and everything is good once again in the world. Take off your boots, we're on a normal platform again, and there's a treasure here, which I will gladly steal. I mean, who sets up these treasures in here? Yeah, like, I'd really want to know. You know, somebody must be responsible for the fact that these rupees are in these treasure chests. Now this right here, this door opens and then it closes again after a short time, but the cutscene takes so long showing you the door opening that by the time you get down to it, you're likely to not make it through. So what I usually... Batman did this too, and I agree with him. It's better to wait and hit it a second time, that way you know you're going to get through. Holy crap. That straight on up ahead is actually the way to the end of the temple, but we can't go there yet, because for one thing we don't have the boss key, and we're totally not equipped to handle what's coming up ahead, these BMOs here. And there's also seems to be a bridge of some sort drawn up, so we can't really bring that down. But whatever we're going to do about that. Anyway, in this wall here, you're going to want to take a left first, because over here is your second piece of heart for the dungeon. Oops. Try to keep an eye on where you're going here. It's right here. The piece of heart in this dungeon are really easy. They're just no sweat. So there you go. Collect 3 more for another full hot container, and hopefully you've collected all the pieces of heart that you can up to this point, so that you actually have 5 heart containers going through this temple instead of 4, because that just makes all the difference in the world. 4 is still an anxiety point for me, but 5, I don't feel so bad about it. I know I've said in my first Zelda LP that 6 was actually the point where I stopped being anxious, but in this game it's 5, because this game's actually quite a bit easier than most Zelda games, truth be told. Okay, so we just unlocked the bridge with a giant nail hanging over our heads. And we got some rupees. So let's jump down to the bridge. Alright. And we got the key from underwater earlier, so good on us. If you miss that key, and it would be really easy to, I can see where you might have some trouble there, but, you know, just do what you can, go back, get it, and return. Uh-oh. We seem to have some men in tights firing at us here. Well, they're not really. I don't know, I'm not looking to find out. Anyway, so basically just slice your way through. There's not much you can do about the archers right now except to just avoid them, so kind of walk in a zigzag pattern. Come over here to the left side, or the right side if you're playing the Wii version. I can see where this temple to me would be really confusing if I had to play it backwards, or if anybody played it backwards. It would just be... And to me, this temple would be more confusing than any of the other ones, except possibly the water temple, obviously. Just, holy crap. If you thought the water temple in Ocarina of Time was bad, wait till you see the kind of gimmicks you have to pull in this one. Like, because in the other one, you had a lot of things with dealing with water, but you never had to actually, like, utilize the flow of the water. You just had to find your way through it, I guess. Anyway, you're going to want to stand here and use the boots to hold yourself on this platform, because it won't stay upright long enough for you to get across, so... There we go. Not much else here to do. Let me... Nah. It always looks like there is, but it's not. It's just details in the architecture. But you are going to want to come in here and... Holy crap. Jeez. Oh my god, what is that? Put your clothes back on. You look like a roast chicken. You have heard of the plight of our patriarch. Take this, brudda. Sure, brudda. See you in another life, brudda. One more shard. A weapon, huh? Wow. Well, that's awful nice of you. I don't mind if I do. Let me go ahead and take your rupees here. You got a yellow rupee. This guy's apparently poor. I guess Social Security ran out. Sorry to hear about that. So let's get up the ladder here. You know, never mind. Okay, so get to the top. And there's nothing much to do up here. It's pretty much the same as the other room. You just get to the top, go around counterclockwise back to the entrance. And the whole idea is that you're once again going to want to get back to the room you were just in, but at a higher point. So you're basically kind of doing the same thing again and again here. So you get on this wall here. You don't have to stay on here for too long, so we'll be gladly hopping off in a second here. Like if you look... Ooh. You can see the platform right there is actually the one we need to get on, so... Oops. I need to draw my sword there. So pretty much just go to the corner and take the boots off. You can leave them on if you want, if you just enjoy, like, walking on the walls, which I do. But it's not practical for the sake of time and all that crap, you know. Anyway, so what do we got here? This would be a good place to end the video if I could, but I don't know how... 26 minutes, I guess that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm going to take a chance and say goodbye here and just hope that maybe I can somehow work that down to 2 videos. Okay, so next time on Twilight Princess, we fight this guy, and we kick his ass, hopefully, but I'm not sure. Actually, maybe we won't have to, because didn't they say they were just going to give it to us? Guess we'll find out. See ya.